Hey, family, friends, all those that I love, this is my eulogy too. Because I was thinking, I looked back on the my eulogy, um, and that's not at all what my eulogy would be like if it was indeed, if it were today. Um, what's interesting is that the eulogy would always be on when it happened, right? So it's hard to give a eulogy um, and then live for 20, 30 years. But in order to have a very relevant, pertinent, you would want it to be as close to your death as possible. So you're in this little, how often do you make them? How relevant could it be? But I do know this, that when I watched my eulogy video, that's not what I would do. I would address all, individually what's going on at that particular time. Um, and I would say, tell my extended family, I love you. I so enjoyed being a part of our family, and it was fun. And I love you all. And to my brothers, that I always knew if I were to do it to die today or tomorrow. My brother, I always knew Ronnie would be lived longer than all of us, even though he smoked like a chimney, and I don't know if he's exercised one day in his life. But to my brothers, you know that I love you. And to my sister, who I love more than you can even describe. And all we got to do is harken back to, just growing up together and just loving each other all of these years. So I would say, sister, I love you more than anything. You know that. And greatest blessings. And now I'd speak to my children and my grandchildren. My grandchildren first would be similar to what I said. Hey, do something meaningful with your life. Use the gifts that you have, and really contribute. And protect this planet is key, and protecting the life and our environment. It's incredibly important because it's so beautiful and it's such a gift for all of humankind. And to have squandered it, our generations, in pursuit of progress, and we didn't do well by the planet. So I place on your heart to be an advocate for that. And my children, the prayer would be to live your life as godly people, raise your children believing, strong in their faith. That's what I could ask of you. I ask of all of the men to be the spiritual leaders of the family, and to take actions and to pray together and learn together. So I would encourage all of you to do that, and to all of the women in my life that I love, I would say you're the most awesome, badass women that any man could have ever met. You really are my just most beautiful, intelligent women, and I'm talking about all of them, from my beautiful daughters, my biological daughters, my by marriage daughters, which are one of the greatest blessings in my life was to pick up 4 additional children, and then all of the grandchildren. But to all of the women in my life have done really awesome, meaningful things. And that's from Mary, and the mother of my children, and Linda, who became my soulmate, my partner, my love for the second half of my life. And it's truly so. To all of the women in my life, I just love you all so much. McCall, I have to say, and I think you were my favorite, right? It's like I loved I believe me, I love all of you, but my little peewee girl, I've never admired anyone as much as I have my daughter Bailey. Oh my God, honey, the things that you do are amazing. Griffin and I will always have that closest heart to heart, father son, intimate thing. And that's the coolest thing ever. And I hope for, with your sons that you have that same thing. That would be the most awesome. Because of the time that we spent in early development, it was absolutely wonderful. And Bronson, I look at you and I'm like, you are an amazing combination of both your mother and I, and the success that you're going to have. But what I ask of you too is just be humble of the heart and to remember to give. You have a lot of talent, and those that are given a lot, if a lot is expected. So, and then the to my grandchildren, it is truly what my sister said that if I could have, I would have skipped right to grandchildren because it is the most awesome, amazing thing. So, um, just I love all of you. So, and then if you want I guess the philosophy of life or those, I guess that other eulogy would serve its purpose. But when I thought about it, I thought, no, I would want to deliver something very personal. But to tell you that that I am so firm in my faith, I know I'm in a much better place. So accept that. Raise your hands up and say, thank you, God. He is where he wants to be, right? And so now there's this presence. He always has this presence. So think of it this way. Think of it like you're a beaker of water. And here's Dad or GC or Cliff. And I'm going to put this little couple of blue drops in there. It just permeates all that's in that beaker or in that glass of water, right? So you can say, hey, GC's with me. Cliff is with me. Dad's with me. Because all you got to do is say, and I'm right where the Father is. So where the Father is, go there. Embrace it. Have faith. But this is so much better. It takes this being so much better grandparent as parent, that excitement that I just talked about a little bit ago, and it blows that away. On the other side, it's absolutely amazing and astounding. So that's where I want you to walk out of here with and say, that was a wonderful thing to hear that it truly is. On the other side, we're free from the shackles of our physical restraints. We're free from the restraints of our minds. We're free from all of the restraints in the world. We're spiritually free. And that is the greatest blessing of all that I wish for all of us. God bless you. I love you with all my heart, and you know that.